Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman, I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Friday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. These are pari-mutuel terms, and if they're new to you or if you're new to Jai-Alai, we'll explain what they mean as we go throughout today's performance. We also have a pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying high 5 jackpot with a carryover that begins in Game 3. $2,000 guarantee, but we should be up over $2,000 today. The all-new Mighty Ocho jackpot beginning in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. Guess what? We have a scratch. Surprise, surprise. If you were with us yesterday, you know that we do scratches here. The scratch occurs when a player who is scheduled to play in a particular performance and has actually been printed in the program is out. So, for those of you who tuned in yesterday, Legend is back today. However, Ron is still out. So, this is going to be a rundown of the scratch of Ron as he affects today's performance in its entirety. And let's pay particular attention to Game 5, the doubles game, once again. There are no scratches in Game 1. There are no scratches in Game 2. There are no scratches in Game 3 or 4. In Game 5, just like yesterday, the 8th post position is being eliminated today. Once again, there is no post 8 to wager on in the 5th game. And, simply put, all the post positions that were 2 through 8 have advanced 1. So, the lineup for Game 5 is as follows. Game 5 post 1 is now Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5 post 2 is Jed and Ben. Game 5 post 3, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5 post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5 post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5 post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5 post 7, Fred Ikeda. Once again, the Game 5 lineup is Game 5 post 1, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5 post 2, Jed and Ben. Game 5 post 3, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5 post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5 post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5 post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5 post 7, Fred Ikeda. There is no 8th post position for Game 5. The 8 has been scratched entirely. Moving on to Game 6, post 6, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 6, post 6, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 7, post 8, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Bragley. Game 7, post 8, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Bragley. Game 8, post 3, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Jedden. Game 8, post 3, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Jedden. Filing Game 9, post 2, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, post 2, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. So that's the scratch of Ron as he affects today's performance in its entirety, and pay particularly close attention to Game 5. Once again, Games 1 through 4 are scratch 3. Game 5, the 8th post position has been eliminated. All the teams were moved up by 1 post position if you're following along with the program. We'll be sure to announce that right before we begin wagering in today's High 5. So, Andrew, did you get all that?
Got it all down here, Stu. So
I didn't see you taking notes, and you're usually a voracious note taker, so
I got the notes early. I wrote them down.
Okay.
That's the thing. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't have to take them in class. I got them from a friend, and it was ready to go before. How about that? Old tricks from the college days. You don't even have to show up.
It's been so long since I was in college, it's like I wouldn't even know how that operates. And now apparently they have a machine that, like, they submit papers to see if you've been plagiarizing.
Oh yeah. That's
I couldn't believe when I heard that. So it's like, I'm not saying that I ever plagiarized when I was in college. I am saying I may have borrowed a line without citing it.
Sure.
But now you feed it into a machine and it kicks it back out and it says, oh, no.
It tells you what percentage plagiarized they think it is.
Does it really?
Yeah, the percentage. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I've gotten... I mean, it's hard to have
we won't
0%. No, I've never gotten that. That's a big deal. I mean, you get caught academic integrity. You're off campus. I mean, for something like that.
Academic integrity versus highlight integrity. What's because here we have a high emphasis on highlight integrity.
Well, I don't know. They can't find students though. That's the thing. So they charge them, but they can't find them. That's what we can do here.
That's an excellent point. See, I like when you follow along with my completely random thought process.
No, it's fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a good day here. Should be in store for a good one. We're in a good mood. We're talking. We're chopping it up. So, and the play. Most importantly, that highlight play was better as the day went on yesterday. A couple of guys struggled there. Douglas picked it up at the end. Still wasn't his best day. But as you said there as well, we got some carryover in that high five, up over 1,500 in that carryover. So you said it's going to be over 2,000, maybe even over 3,000 with that today. So a lot in store for you. And now with just about 3 minutes until we get into game number 1. And as we do before the first game of every performance, we got a video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that will be Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And now we're just 2 minutes away from the start of game number 1 here, giving you a rundown of who's hot, who's not. A couple of guys that jumped out of the gates pretty well, and that was Ikeda standing out here. 3 wins for him, only guy with 3 wins, and 3 places as well. 6 of 8 finishes in the money for him, so if you had him in fantasy, certainly off to a good start there. A couple guys with 2 wins. You had Douglas, we talked about him, although wasn't playing his best highlight. Still for him a 2-win day. Kind of a pedestrian effort. You got Diaz, found the win column more than 1 time. 2 times for him, no other finishes in the money, but 2 wins for him. Nice day. See if he can replicate that here again on Friday. You got Jedden, who's been playing a bunch of games, some early games, some late games. Picked up 2 wins in all of his appearances yesterday, and another guy playing in a couple extra games there is Bueno. 2 wins for him as well. And on the flip side of that, a couple guys looking for that elusive first win of the week. It's always tough to close games out. Got Juice here looking for win number 1. Ben, all over the board there. 3 places and 3 shows. He's been in the money a lot there, but looking for win number 1. Tennessee looking for his first win. And then Bradley, a guy that just returned, dealing with knee problems for the past few weeks. He's back in the lineup in singles and doubles. 3 places for him, 1 show, but looking for win number 1 here. So got 18 games lined up for you today on this Friday, so a full day of highlight action.
And with less than a minute to go, we have no scratches in Game 1. Game 1 scratch-free. With this serve, we'll begin our first game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 1 does begin today's Mighty Ocho. To start things off, serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Diaz. Our first matchup has Diaz serving to Fred. 1 serves 2. Diaz serves, and this Friday matinee performance is now underway. Fred comes out strong on the right side. Here's Diaz from the 10 line. Fred with a hop, makes the catch. Diaz takes it on the bounce. A little bit of a harder throw there by Fred. Diaz backs all the way to the 13 line. Big bounce, gets over Fred. He turns to make the rebote too high. Point one. A well-played first point to start things off in today's first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Legend. Throw to the inside is going to score for Legend, point 3. Here's post 4, the green shirt, Lamonte.
Got him both.
Off the tip of the cesta it goes, point 3. Black shirt at post 5, El Barba receives. El Barba steps up to make the catch. Nice backhand. Ball caught in the air by Legend. El Barba from the 7 line. There's a nice backhand by El Barba. Low and hard by El Barba. Scores, point 5. Now receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, Tennessee. Nice backhand by Tennessee. Rebote's coming out to the 5 line. Turned beautifully on the left side of El Barba. Tennessee makes the save on the forehand rebote. Here's El Barba. Hard to the inside. Scoring. Point 5. In our next matchup, El Barba serves to the pink shirt of post 7. Taking the court is Jedin. Ball missed on the forehand of El Barba. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Juice. Juice with a hard throw. Forehand comes right back to the inside. Jedin makes a nice save on the rebote. Juice choosing to go back instead of going forward. Got it. Threw it hard. Jedin's there. Juice from the 9 line takes it in the air. There's a hard throw. Jedin showing excellent control on that forehand rebote. Gets to the front wall, clears the overhead screen. Long cortada, stopped by Jedin. Juice with a fine second effort to try to make that rebote. Missed it coming first go around. Point goes to the 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Fred. Fred comes strong from the forehand. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Fred's there. Stops it. Returns it low and hard. Jedin stops it on the left side. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Fred. Jedden out of position, but makes up for it with a great catch. Ball tipped by Jedden at the 7 line, point 2. 2 serves, the returning 1 post in the red shirt, we have Diaz. Diaz winds up from the costado, puts it back inside to score, point 1. Diaz has 3 points. He serves to the green shirt of post 4, Lamonte. Lamonte comes over the top on the right side. Diaz with a great pickup at the 9 line. Lamonte, strong backhand. Bote's coming out to the 7 line. Diaz is there. Good catch by Lamonte. Lamonte back to the inside, soft touch. Diaz gets there, holds onto it, goes outside. Lamonte's there. Lamonte tries a carom. That lands wide. That's a well-played point by Diaz and Lamonte. Point goes to the 1. That'll give Diaz possible game point, our first possible game point for this Friday matinee performance. Trying to stop him, the white shirt at post 3, Legend. There's the floater. Just lobs it up. Diaz hangs out in the back, makes the catch on the left side. Mid-court placement. Legend's got that in the middle of the court. Legend backs up, makes the catch. Diaz takes it in the air just the way he has to. There's a strong backhand. Rebote left side by Legend. Diaz off his footing but makes the catch. Returns a carom with a soft touch that's going to bounce twice to score. Really well thrown by Diaz. Point and a well-earned game to the red shirt of post 1, Diaz. 1 wins it. 5-7, 2 and 3 will pair off and play off for second and third place. 5 first serves to 7. Long carom by Jedden, stopped but not held on to by Elbarba. Point 7. Two serves to 3. Good catch by Fred with a hop. Turns the right side hard. Legend's there. Fred backing up to the 12 line to make the catch. There's a hard throw. Caught by Legend. Fred with a big hop. Fred really wanted to make that catch. Here's Legend from the 8 line. Sends it back. Rebote coming out. Fred on the Rebote. That's wild and out of play. Point 3. Second and third place, 7 serves to 3. Hard throw by Legend. Rebote left side, it's a 2-all, just wide. Point and place to post 3, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 3, 7. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Diaz. Taking second, post 3, Legend. Coming in third, post 7, Jedden. Look, if we start off every day like that,
not a bad first game at all.
Not a bad first game at all. These payoffs, too. Look at this.
Diaz again.
$2 Quinella 1-3. That's first and second in any orders. That's 1-3 or 3-1, $20.60. Trifecta 1-3-7, $190. And 1 to win. Diaz to win, returning $19.60. So $2 wagered on 1 to win. Returns almost $20. Yeah, overall not a bad start. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 2, and post time for game 2 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you up to the start of game number 2 there, for those new fans who may be joining us here for the first time, there's a video that will explain in simpler terms how the sport of Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now we're 5 minutes away from the start of game 2, and Diaz getting the win there in game 1, third win of the week. So win or bust there if you took him in fantasy. Hadn't been playing that well, wasn't racking up the points here, but 3 wins for him, 5 points each. That's a nice 15 to start it off here, and we got many more games to go here on this week number 17. We'll see where that puts Diaz in the overall standings. It's one of the guys who missed a significant amount of time there in the middle, probably the first third of the season. And Diaz now, that is win number 18 for him. Actually tied with a guy we haven't seen in a while, CRB. Both those guys with 18 wins. They are tied for, looks like 15th place overall in those standings. And you're wondering, perhaps, who's a little higher than those guys? Well, 14th place, you have Juice with 19 wins. Going up the line here, Vuelo 13th, 23. Legend, 25 wins for him in 12th place. And then we got most of these guys that are feature player games here. You got Anderluck, 34 wins. He's in 11th place. El Barba in 10th place, 39 wins. You got Jedden, 9th place. Jedden and Carballo tied for 8th with 40 wins. Got Kubala in 7th, 42 wins for him. Ben, 43 wins in 6th place. Tennessee, top 5 there, holding on to that 5th spot, 47 wins for him. Ikeda, we talked about, he had a great day yesterday, 48 wins for him. Bueno rounds out that third and final bonus money slot there at 57 wins. Ron not playing today, not playing any singles games this week, not playing at all here today. 73 wins for him, and then Douglas still holding on to that first place spot at 88 wins on the season. So bit of a gap there between first and second and third, but those guys, Ikeda, Tennessee, Ben, Kubala, Carballo, Jedden, all with a chance to catch up to Bueno here in the 17th week.
We're just about 3 minutes away from the beginning of Game 2. Game 2 now just 3 minutes away.
Important to note the high five as well. over $1,500 in that carryover today here, Stu. So, as we said, now we see a couple more people starting to join on the live stream now on YouTube. Should be up over $1,500, which means if we get what's been regularly bet these past couple weeks, it should take us over that $3,000 maybe for the high five today. So a good day to play. And also note the changes in that doubles game as well, and we'll give you that before we get into game number 3.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Sunday,
yes,
we
big
conclude this meet, as they say. You need to get the right terminology. This meet is concluding. And per state requirements, if you have jackpots, you need to force them out.
Yeah.
So on Sunday,
we will have 2 mandatory jackpot payouts.
That's right.
So as part of the Ocho, whatever's in that carryover, maybe, I don't know, I've tried to explain it, but yeah, if whatever's in the carryover, you don't need to hit the jackpot. You don't need to get all 8 for the Ocho. You don't have to be the only winner. You can get 6 out of 8, you can get 5 out of 8, and then whatever the most amount of winners is.
Use the C word, consolation.
Oh, consolation, that's a good
consolation.
word. Consolation.
So if no one hits it exact, pays out the consolation. Whoever's got the most numbers, split it with whoever else has got the most numbers. That's the way it works. So more money wagered into it, it's forced out. You don't have to hit it. You don't have to hit it exact. And the same thing with the high five. Now imagine if the high five doesn't hit today or tomorrow. Can you imagine we had this huge high five jackpot on Sunday? Of course, I just called in the devil on that one.
Called it, yeah. It's gonna be.
So it'll be hit for sure.
There's gonna be all 8 numbers there with 3,000 on the board. But yeah, when we saw the biggest payout for that Ocho was the first mandatory jackpot payout of the season. That was a couple months ago. It was up over 2,500 for, I think it was 6 of 8 numbers. We'll double check that for you, but that's what we're saying there. You don't have to hit all 8 and you still get a very significant payout on that. So that's coming up this Sunday. So good opportunity to play. We got game 2.
Time to begin our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is El Barba. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Fred. El Barba serves. We begin game 2. Fred trying to throw that one really, really hard. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point 1. Here's the white shirt of post 3 receiving, number 22, Bueno. Even though he hit that with the tip, he compensated for it very well. That's a good serve by El Barba. Rebote forehand to the outside and off the court. Point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Here's Juice. Ball missed on the left side of Juice. Point 3. Our next matchup has Bueno serving to the black shirt of post 5 worn by Tennessee. That took a Magic City bounce, but Bueno read it and picked it off in the air. Here's Tennessee from the 9 line. Hard backhand. Scooped up by Bueno. Scoop by Tennessee. Rebote forehand. Outside placement. Outside the court. Point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Lamonte. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That went past the 7. This point goes to the 6. And our next matchup, Lamonte will serve to the pink shirt of post 7, Legend. There's the 2-wall floater. Lamonte moved up and got it. Returns it hard. Legend handles this one nicely on the left side. Backhand 2-all's gonna score. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is Diaz. Diaz from the forehand. Legend's looking for Rebote on the left side. Diaz steps in with the left side. Soft touch on the 2-all that's going to score. Diaz got it. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Diaz serves to Fred, wearing the blue post 2. There's a good throw by Fred. Good catch by Diaz. Nice backhand. Robote left side to the outside. Diaz is there. Diaz with a hard forehand, a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. Point 2. Fred's on the board with 2 points, serving to the returning 1 post. In this matchup, Fred serves to El Barba. Ball tip, point 2. Fred's on the board with 4 points, serving to the 4 posts. This matchup has Fred serving to Juice. Juice on the catch. Fred from the 11 line. Ball tip, point 2. Possible game point here for Fred, wearing the blue at post 2, trying to stop him. And the white shirt at post 3 is bueno. Serve was too hard and over, point 3. Bueno has 4 points. He serves to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Tennessee. It's an excellent serve by Bueno, but that's an even better catch by Tennessee. Bueno goes deep. Robote comes as a line drive to the 8 line. Tennessee got a hold of that one, just sent it way out of play. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, Bueno. Trying to stop him, post 6, Lamonte. Big right side by Lamonte. Robote forehand miss. Point in game. White shirt of post 3, Bueno. 7, 8, 1, 5, and 6 will play to 7 points for third place. 2 took second. 7 first serves to 8. The catch by Diaz. Backhand clipped the sidewall. Diaz going for it from the left to the right. Missed it. Point 7. Legend has 3 points. He serves to post 1. In this matchup, El Barba receives. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. Here's Tennessee. Excellent catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. Robote's up. Played from the left side of Tennessee. I think Tennessee was going for a 2-wall there. Yeah, it didn't work. Point 1. One on the board with 5 points. Barba serves the yellow shirt at post 6, Lamonte. Robote by El Barba to the outside. Lamonte steps in, but tipped the ball. At his point in a third place finish for post 1, El Barba, unofficial order finish. 3, 2, 1. Results from game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Bueno. Taking second, post 2, Fred. Coming in third, post 1, El Barba. 3, 2, 1 is the official order of finish. There are your prices from Game 2. The $2 Quinella, 2-3. That's 2-3 or 3-2, $19.80. Trifecta, 3-2-1, $145.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 3. Game 3 begins the high five. So we're going to look ahead and remind you that there are no scratches through Game 5. However, beginning in Game 5, Ron is scratched, and we've made an adjustment to Game 5 entirely. So there are no scratches in Game 3, which is up next. There are no scratches in Game 4. Let's look to Game 5. For those of you who are going to be making pick 3 wagers and as well as the high 5 wager. So, Juice and Ron have been scratched entirely from Game 5. Post 8 has been scratched from Game 5. Game 5 is as follows. Game 5, Post 1 is Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, Post 2, Jed and Ben. Game 5, Post 3, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, Post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, Post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, Post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5, Post 7, Fred Ikeda. You will not be able to place wagers on Post 8 in Game 5. The 8 post has been scratched entirely. All the other teams were moved up one position. So once again, Game 5, Post 1, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, Post 2, Jed and Ben. Game 5, Post 3, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, Post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, Post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, Post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5, Post 7, Fred and Ikeda. There are no scratches in Game 3 or 4. Ron is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today, and the sub appearing at the bottom of each game from 6 on is accurate in today's program. So, with that in mind, Game 3 up next. Spectacular 7 scoring. Post time for Game 3, and the high 5 is just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage, 150 or better, and in the money percentage, 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
Welcome back to the Robote Recap. 16 weeks into the 2020 Magic City Jai-Alai season, and the top 3 players from last week stood firm in their positions at the top of the singles championship standings. Douglas stumbled out of the gates, tallying just 1 win in his first day of the playing week, but the Wonder Boy refocused and regained his form to finish off the week with 7 wins and a roster-leading total of 20 in the money finishes for the week. Number 13 still holds on to his number 1 spot in the singles standings with his 86 victories for the season. Ron took advantage of Douglas's slow start, claiming win after win in the early portion of the week. In the end, number 12 secured a roster-leading total of 10 victories for the week. After an inspired week of play by Ron, he now finds himself 13 games away from being ranked number 1. And continuing to claim the 3rd place position is number 22, Bueno. The 2nd generation Pelotari put together one of his best weeks of the season, compiling 7 wins, 5 places, and 4 shows across his 43 singles appearances. Most importantly, his week Week 16 output helped Bueno protect his hold on third place by a total of 8 games. Top 3 aside, our honorary mention goes to number 8, Jedin. With the standout performance of the week, this Super Bowl champ showcased an impressive combination of on-court confidence, consistent defense, and improved precision that resulted in a career-high week. Number 8 made the biggest leap up the standings, moving into Week 17 in 9th place overall with 38 singles wins. Not too bad for a guy who traded in his pads and cleats for a Cesta Amplota just 3 years ago. Out of all the tremendous action we saw from the roster at Magic City, the Golden Cesta was clinched by Ron. Nobody could take down number 12 in Week 16 as he had his competitors making the dreaded walk back to the bench all week long. Even after suffering an injury which resulted in missing the final performance of the week, Ron was too far ahead to be caught, leading the way with 10 singles victories of his 24 games played. Ron has now won a roster-high 4 Golden Cestas and perhaps more importantly, demonstrated that he will not go down without a fight in the race for the singles crown. Magic City continued with its 1 doubles game per performance in Week 16, giving us a glimpse of what we can expect to see in the second doubles tournament that will commence in the next few weeks. Again, the results of these games don't count towards the Doubles Championship Series, but this bonus period of doubles play at Magic City is contributing to even better, faster-paced, high-intensity highlight. After just 1 win in Week 15, the familiar duo of Douglas and Lamonte got back in the swing of things, resulting in 2 wins and 1 show. The reigning champs seemed to be hitting their stride at just the right time, displaying improved communication and stretches of that dominant play that we saw so many times during the first doubles tournament. The pairing of Juice and Ron continued their solid doubles play as well, putting together another excellent 2-win effort in Week 16. Ron's doubles play in particular just gets better and better with each game, and if he can keep it up, he will be a legitimate threat to the doubles title that Douglas and Lamonte will be defending with any player he gets paired up with. And the fan favorite sweetheart pairing of Bueno and Tennessee found the win column just 1 time with 2 additional in-the-money finishes. Expect to see these same pairings for the last time here in Week 17, and make sure to stay tuned for the highly anticipated reveal of the new doubles pairings for Tournament 2 coming very soon. Shout out to this week's fantasy winner, Almortha. Almortha will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt as well as the full $150 cash prize for its stellar performance in Week 16. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel for more details on Team Almortha's winning Week 16 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $150, sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai, will remain unlocked as long as there are 150 active league members. But that's not all. If we surpass 200 active members, Magic City has agreed to increase the prize money to $200, and it will remain unlocked at that value. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Rebote play goes to number 12, Ron. In this game point situation, Bueno and Ron had a fast-paced back-and-forth rally going to close out the 7th game of the Friday matinee performance. Bueno powered a strong 3-wall forehand from the outside that had Ron on his heels in jeopardy of losing his perfect game. The former pro from the Philippines didn't panic, sprinted to the back wall to get into position, and dug out an unbelievable full extension diving rebote that went on to help him find the win column yet again. Expect to see more of this type of effort from Ron as he looks to make a monumental comeback and recapture that coveted spot at the top of the singles championship standings. Check out this picturesque rebote save that earned Ron the Rebote Play of the Week.
Ron straight to the outside with it. There's Bueno on a quick bounce, brings it in. Goes back over the top. Ron running with it. Diving, gonna get there on a full extension dive. And the Rebote recap from last week, that was Week 16. Magic City Jai-Alai season takes us up to the start of Game 3 and the start of that high five. Good luck to everyone that bet it.
This begins our 3rd game and the high five. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Fred. Our first matchup has Fred serving to Diaz. There's the serve. We begin. Game 3. Catch by Diaz. Nice backhand. Fred reads it well. Catches it in the air at the 8 line. Diaz from the forehand. Diaz moves up, makes the catch on the forehand. 2-all. Fred read it, stopped it. Cortada. Stopped by Diaz on one knee. Wow. Got back up in time, made the backhand. Fred threw that really hard and into the overhead screen. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Juice. Underserve. The dreaded underserve in singles. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 on the serve. That fell short of the 4. This point goes to the 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Tennessee. Juice on the run. Turns the rebote. That's going to land in. Tennessee stops it with that big reach. Carambola return. Will score. Well played by Tennessee. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Lamonte received. Nice backhand. Stays to the inside by Lamonte. Lamonte, great catch on the left side. This backhand, ooh. That hit the overhead screen, shot straight down, point 4. Here's post 6, Jedden. Beautiful backhand throw by Jedden. Tennessee on the rebote. 2-all, does not cut out. Jedden's got it on the forehand. Placement to the inside. Tennessee looking for a particularly difficult rebote. Just missed. Point 6. In our next matchup, Jedden will serve to the pink shirt at post 7. Taking to the court is Bragley. Rebote left side, clip the sidewall, lands in, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirt of post 8 is Legend. Good catch by Bragley. Nice backhand at the 9 line. Here's Legend. Bragley, forehand rebote. Underhand. That works. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, Fred in the red of post 1. Over serve. Point 1. Here's post 2 in the blue shirt, Diaz. Nice backhand to the inside by Diaz. Scooped up by Fred. Rebote left side. A 2-all snap by Diaz beautifully.
Awesome.
2 score. That was a great shot. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Juice. Two all by Juice. Does not cut out. Diaz has it. Returns the forehand, looking to pass. This ball's cutting out. Juice, excellent positioning to make that catch. Here's Diaz. Diaz goes back inside. Juice on the run. Lets it pass him on the right. Goes for the rebote. Point 2. That'll take Diaz to a possible game point here for the blue of post 2. Trying to stop him. Post 5 in the black shirt. Lamonte. Ball tip. That is point and game to the blue shirt of post 2. Diaz. 4 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Fred on the catch. There's the backhand. Picked up on the forehand of Tennessee. Tennessee throws it hard. And it scores. Point and place to post 4. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish. 2, 4, 1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Diaz. Taking second, post 4, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 1, Fred. 2, 4, 1 is the official order of finish for Game 3. And hey, there are your prices. $2 Quinella, 2-4. That's 2-4, 4-2, first and second in any order. $21.60. The trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finishing. 2-4-1, 137.40. Up next, Game 4 and the Pick 3. Game 4 is played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches for Game 4. Let's go over Game 5 one more time for those of you playing the Pick 3. Changes in Game 5. Game 5 is now as follows. Game 5, post 1, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, post 2, Jed and Ben. Game 5, post 3, Anderluck, El Barba. Game 5, post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5, post 7, Fred Ikeda. The 8 post has been scratched from Game 5. But Game 4 is up next. Spectacular 7 scoring. Post time for Game 4, just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job.
I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Born and raised in Miami.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you'd like to see that for yourself, head on over to MagicCityCasino.com there. There's that highlight tab. You click on it. There's a button that says Magic City Hustle. You click on that. It'll take you directly to the homepage, or you can type in MagicCityHustle.com into your browser. Either way you do it, it'll take you to that same main page where you can purchase that film for $5, and then from there, enjoy it as many times as you like.
We have 3 minutes remaining for Game 4 and the Pick 3. Both Game 4 and the Pick 3 are now just 3 minutes away. So, for those of you who like the Pick 3, those of you who even talked about getting another Pick 3, guess what? Something fun happens next week. We have an early Pick 3 and a late Pick 3. That's right, we're adding a Pick 3.
Oh, yeah. Certainly for those, and being those later games, get some of those feature guys for a Pick 3. Should be a pretty good one. I mean, the Pick 3 is gaining in popularity this season. We've seen it get as high as over $2,300 in the pool one time. So the fact that, I mean, that's even for those earlier games. And you see, people really talk about they love those later games. So there's an opportunity to get a Pick 3 in there, last for those 3 games, and potentially get a nice little bonus payout on top of it. So
absolutely. Oh, God. Barba and Anderson are going back and forth. That's always fun. Yeah, I did. Andrew was funny. No, I knew the microphone was on. That was just, every now and then, from when I was out waiting to come back in, I realized that when your microphone's on and you're talking, occasionally you pick up what some of the stuff that goes on in the background. So you heard someone yelling "aire," means catch it in the air, go for it in the air loud. But it wasn't coming from the court. It was coming from my right ear somehow.
I gotta say, Barba and Anderson, they sound pretty similar when they're making those yells out there. And
they do. I mean, because part of it's passive aggressive on their part, because we've told them, look, you guys need to communicate more. So this is their way of telling us that they're going to tell each other whose ball it is.
Can't miss it.
Obviously,
Can't miss it now.
Those of you who've watched Anderson play in the front, Anderluck play in the front, know he's tends to be a little aggressive and maybe goes for a couple balls that he should really just let go for his back quarter. So this is Barba's. This is one of the funny passive aggressive. There's some unfunny passive aggressive stuff that goes back there that usually results in a $25 or $50 fine. However, this
is good banter.
Yeah, this is good banter. This is good stuff. This is funny enough. That's your behind the scenes at Magic City for today. Anderluck and Barba yelling at each other even when they're not on the court, in a playful and jovial manner. We have 1 minute to go before we begin game number 4. Game 4 is now just 1 minute away.
And while we're on that topic, you're talking about the Pick 3. There's an additional Pick 3. Question forwarded here about the Ocho. Ocho's going to get a little bump as well. And we're not going away there. We'll be around for this next meet, but some changes coming to that as well.
$3,000.
$3,000
guarantee on that mighty Ocho. I don't care what you raise it to. I'm not betting the Ocho. Sorry, that's my imitation of the average parimutuel enthusiast talking about the mighty Ocho. But we like it. We're ready to begin Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. El Barba serves in our first matchup. He serves to Legend, wearing the blue post 2. There's the serve. We begin Game 4. There's the floater. El Barba moves up on it to catch it on the bounce. Karam gonna score. They're catching on that floater. Point 1. El Barba first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has El Barba serving to Juice. Excellent serve by El Barba. He got it high onto the side wall and dropping down. Point 1. Green shirt at post 4. Ben receives. Good catch by Ben. El Barba from the left side. There's the backhand. Point 1. El Barba with 3 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Tennessee. Rebote saved by El Barba. Tennessee on the run. Makes the catch. Threw that really, really hard, and it scored. Point 5. In this matchup, Tennessee will serve to the yellow shirt at post 6, Jet in. Point 5. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt, Bragley. Here's a hard forehand. No, don't do it. No. No, come back here and have a seat. Give the point to Bragley. Here's the purple shirt at post 8. To complete the first round of play is Anderluck. Anderluck from the left side. Nice backhand. Bragley with a big reach makes the catch. Anderluck takes it in the air. Strong backhand by Anderluck. Nicely thrown. Anderluck takes another one in the air. Lower this time. Carom by Bragley. Anderluck stops it on the forehand. Faked the carom, went back inside. Bragley read that rebote beautifully. He showed excellent control. Didn't land in play, but a lot of control shown on that rebote attempt by Bragley. Point goes to the 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Legend. Great catch by Legend off a good serve by Anderluck. Then a drop ball, point 2. 2 serves, the white shirt at post 3. Here's Juice. Catch on the forehand of Legend. Forehand rebote by Juice. Nicely played. Legend takes it on the bounce. Sends it back. Juice for the rebote. At the 9 line. To the outside. Off the court. Point 2. 2 is on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 4, Ben. Nice forehand rebote by Legend. Rebote left side by Legend. Here's Ben to the outside. Legend at the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Good catch by Ben. Hard backhand. Point 4. Here's post 1 in the red shirt, El Barba. El Barba with a nice pickup on the left side. Scoop attempt missed, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 6, Jedden. Bote forehand, swing and a miss, point 6. Here's post 5, Tennessee. Point 6. Jedden's on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves the returning 7 post. Wearing the pink shirt is Bragley. Nice backhand by Bragley. Robote left side. Back to the inside it goes. Bragley forehand. Nice control. Here's Jedden. Throwing the carom. It scores. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt at post 6. Jedden. Trying to stop him, post 8. Anderluck. Ball just missed on the left side. Point and game to the yellow shirt of post 6. Jedden. Jedden wins it. 1 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-1-2. Results from Game 4 official. Coming in first, post 6, Jedden. Taking second, post 1, El Barba. Coming in third, post 2, Legend. 6-1-2 is the official order finish for game number 4. Up next, game 5.
Gotta wait for those prices here.
No, I don't.
Quick.
No, I really
We're moving to the doubles game. There's a lot we got to get to.
Well, yeah, I'm in such a hurry to read the changes that I didn't even read the prices.
You got to make sure there's enough time. Boom. There they are.
There are your prices. Look at that win. $2 on Jedden to win. So $2 on 6 to win. Returning $26.20. Trifecta 6-1-2. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $485.40. $2 Quinello 1-6 or 6-1, $33.40. Now I can say it. Up next, Game 5, a spectacular 7. Singles match, doubles match, one or the other. It's a doubles match. Played 2, 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. The matchup that you see up on the screen is correct. So, it has been changed as a result of the scratch of Ron and the scratch of the team of Juice and Ron in Game 5. Game 5, post 1 is Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, post 2, Jedden Ben. Game 5, post 3, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5, post 7, Fred and Ikeda. There is no 8 post to wager on in Game 5. Game 5 provides the second game in the pick 3, and post time is just about 6 minutes away.
In case we have any new fans who missed this explanation video at the top of the program, here it is again that will explain in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are now just about 5 minutes away there. Flip just to 5 minutes right then. 5 minutes away from that one and only doubles game here in this Friday matinee performance here.
And I just happen to gaze upon the live chat, which I do every now and then. Very rarely make direct references to it, as that is a rule that I occasionally depart from. But yeah, some spirited chat regarding Lamonte, who, after a career in the Coast Guard, chose to pick up Jai-Alai at the age of 40. Pick up the cesta for the first time last January. A little bit before that, but that's when he started with us. So January 2019. He's been playing Jai-Alai for a year and a half, 40, which is a little difficult to pick up. But that's after an entire career in the Coast Guard, where he was doing drug interdiction in the Caribbean, amongst other things. And conveniently, I hope he doesn't read the chat, because I know for a fact he's a graduate of the sniper school. So, look, we don't refer directly to the chat, but make comments at your own peril, my friends. Because, so the entire career he had for the Coast Guard, we could not be more proud to absolutely have him on this roster, doing this at this stage of his life when he certainly doesn't have to. And no, he's... and that's not kidding around. No, I'm not kidding around. Drug interdiction, commanding a boat in sniper school, not a great combination for people who say, he drops too many balls. It's just,
Not that.
Deal with it.
Yeah, right. No, but also the point, it's a great point as well, is this is a guy in CRB as well, two guys in the earlier crew of earlier games that have less experience than some of these other guys. So that year, from year 2 to 3, the jump that these guys made from last season to this season was probably a bigger jump than they made from year 1 to 2. So these guys are going to, it's going to take them a little longer. Talking about Lamonte, CRB. I think those were the only two that joined last year that didn't have any experience or
that broke through. Exactly.
That broke through for the playing CRB's for the first time. Right.
CRB's younger with an athletic background. Yeah. I mean, former Kane, both played football for both
Virginia Union,
and
Pride of Ben Wallace,
and University of Miami. So, with an athletic background versus a military background, no, it's an interesting group of guys that we have here. Overall, when you take them one by one, definitely different. We have 3 minutes to go to begin Game 5. Remember, there's no 8-post in Game 5. The rundown once again as follows. Game 5, Post 1, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, Post 2, Jed and Ben. Game 5, Post 3, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, Post 4, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, Post 5, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, Post 6, Legend Kubala. Game 5, Post 7, Fred Inikeda. Post time is now just about 4 minutes away.
I think the other day, was it Diaz that asked if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 2 guys on the roster would you want to bring there with you?
Yes, he did.
And I think one of those is a lock.
Oh,
I was thinking Lamonte is an absolute lock. I mean, he'd gather the food, he'd do everything. I don't know who the guy number 2 would be interesting. I don't know if you go for. I think Lamonte, he can handle pretty much, all the other stuff. Do you want a guy for entertainment purposes, or do you want another guy that's going to defend you out there?
No, that's going to be
there for survival. We'll always be entertained.
Ben for his strength and loyalty.
Yeah, Ben
Anderluck for his loyalty.
Yeah.
And obviously strength. I mean, he's a strong guy, too. I mean, Ben, arguably pound per pound. I mean, Jen likes to walk around without his shirt. But Ben. I'm making it up as I go. Yeah, that's a combination. If you combine Jedden and Ben. No, but Ben is strong. Ben is definitely strong.
Gave me a couple punches for my birthday. 23.
Yeah,
to be
that
exact,
was ridiculous.
on the right
I'm
arm.
surprised you didn't just haul off and hit him. I understand why you didn't, but.
And taking a look at getting back to highlight here, how these double teams have done on the week. One win for that team of Jedden and Ben. Ben and Jen. Bueno and Tennessee there with one win as well. So those two teams, first two up on the board. Legend and Kubala are back here. If you chose them, could be earning some points here today. Fred and Ikeda all over the board too. That team in particular surprised me, Stu. They got a place in a show here and they've been playing really well together. Diaz and Bradley there with one show finish. So 5 fantasy points for Jedden and Ben, 5 for Bueno and Tennessee, 5 for Fred and Ikeda, and 2 for Diaz and Bradley.
Let's go. Game time.
And we got 10 more to divvy out here in this 5th game, Stu.
Okie dokie, we're ready to begin. Game number 5, a spectacular 7. Doubles match, played 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, team up Bueno and Tennessee. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Jedden in the front court. Ben receives in the back court. 1 serves 2 is our first matchup for Game 5. Bueno serves. We begin Game 5. Strong backhand by Ben, caught in the air by Tennessee. Tennessee low and hard. Great catch by Ben. Tennessee from the 12 line. Jedden sets. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in game number 5. Here are the white shirts of post 3 receiving are Anderluck and El Barba. Anderluck takes the serve, Bote Corredo and doubles. That's kind of a no-no. Anderluck aggressive in the front court. Hard throw. Good catch by Tennessee. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 1. One has 2 points. In this matchup, they serve to the green shirts of post 4, Diaz and Bradley. Strong forehand throw by Bradley. Robote left side by Bueno. Robote to the inside by Bueno. Point 1. 1 on the board with 3 points. Here are the black shirts of post 5, Lamonte and Douglas. Robote left side by Bueno. Here's Douglas from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Robote forehand by Bueno. Douglas will set up for the Robote. To the inside. Caught in the forehand of Bueno. Karen by Bueno will score beautifully. Point 1. 1 has 4 points. Here is post 6. The yellow shirts receive. Legend and Kubala. Bueno calls for their Bote, plays a 2-all, out of play, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the pink shirts of Post 7, the team of Fred and Ikeda. Ball tipped off the serve, point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Our next matchup, Legend will serve to the blue shirts of Post 2, Jedden and Ben. There's the Cortada serve in, doubles. Ben handles it. Point 2. That'll bring back the white shirts of Post 3, receiving Anderluck and El Barba. El Barba throws hard to the inside. Here's Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Excellent rebote save by Anderluck. Here's Ben. Good pickup by El Barba in the backcourt. Reverse 2-all. Caught in the forehand of Jedden. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. Here's Post 4, Diaz and Bragley. Diaz picks the serve. Throws a split placement. Jedden stopped it. Jedden's backhand lands out. Point 4. Play continues. 4 serves to the black shirts of Post 5. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to Lamonte and Douglas. Catch by Bragley. Douglas on the forehand. Hard backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Diaz. Played nicely. Split placement. Split them and scored. Point 5. Five on the board with 2 points. Returning with 4 points. Red shirts of Post 1. Bueno in Tennessee. Douglas moves up, takes the ball in the air. Nice backhand. What a catch by Tennessee deep in the backcourt. That one dropped. Douglas makes the rebote save to the outside. Bueno takes it in the air. Turns the carom. Lamonte got it. Returns it high. That's going to be a nice bouncer for Tennessee in the back. Tennessee almost took 2 people's heads off with that ball. Here's Tennessee again. Douglas from the 9 line. Back to the inside he goes. Gets out of the way. Tennessee makes the catch. Over the top. Catch by Douglas. Nice backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out to Bueno. Bueno makes the rebote save. Douglas makes the rebote save. Bueno dropped it. Point 5. Well played by both teams. 5 on the board with 4 points. In this next matchup, Lamonte serves. Returning 7 posts. The pink shirts. Fred and Ikeda. Douglas from the forehand. Hard over the top. Ikeda somehow wound up with it. Lamonte got to it, held on to it, returned a beautiful backhand. That's a great backhand. That hit the top rail, point 5. Possible game point for the black shirts at Post 5. Lamonte and Douglas trying to stop them. Post 6. Legend and Kubala. Lamonte throws the backhand. Robote, swing and a miss by Legend. Point and game to the black shirts at post 5, Lamonte and Douglas. 2 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Went on a strong backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side, fired by Jedden. He gets out of the way. Tennessee makes the catch. Catch on the forehand of Ben. Nicely caught by Ben. Jedden calls for the Robote. Missed. Point and place to post 1. 2 shows. One places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 5-1-2. Results are official. Coming in first, post 5, Lamonte and Douglas taking second, post 1. Bueno and Tennessee coming in third, post 2, Jedden and Ben. 5 to win, returning 26-20. Interesting. Based on the post position, you get it. Based on the team, well, no, Douglas hasn't been playing well, so.
I was going to say, yeah, that team has been struggling.
Yeah, $2 on 5 to win, 26-20. It's a nice return.
Still, with Douglas there, over $20 there, off $2, not bad.
$2 Quinella. First and second in any order. 1-5 or 5-1, 29-20. Trifecta, 5-1-2, 208-20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 6, a spectacular 7. Singles match. There is a scratch. Game 6, post 6. Scratch Ron replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 6, post 6. Scratch Ron replace Ron with Tennessee. Post time for game 6. Just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Poole. Macier goes back for the Robote diving, and that's a 2-ball and lands just in. That will score.
In from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a Robote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jin. What a beautiful Robote. Jin on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm. Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run. And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic rebote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable rebote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5-line. Hello. That's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And now we are 2 minutes away from the start of game number 6. Game 6 closes out that pick 3, but we got a scratch here. We'll note it quickly. It's going to affect post 6. Scratch Ron Ron, replace him with Tennessee. Game 6, post 6. Scratch Ron Ron, replace him with Tennessee. As those will pays flash there for a moment. I don't know if that's a thing. They don't show it with less than a minute. Usually when we get to the minute mark, they don't flash back up again, so we can... Power of technology here, Stu. We can go back into this nifty YouTube. Check it out, but we saw a couple of those prices, potential payouts
over
for
$1,000 bucks, $1,096, I think it was.
Yeah, 5 and 6 posts there. That's going to be Ben in Tennessee, probably two of the favorites in that game, but 1076.80. Post 1, Bradley, 717.80, not bad. And then Bueno as well, pulling out of post 3, 717.80. So some pretty good prices. Lowest one up on the board, Douglas, 215.20, 3 of 3 numbers. So not bad at all. And it usually gives us an indication when you see those pick 3s, there's no consolations on the board for that, that perhaps somebody might be still alive out there for that high 5.
All right. Game time.
Well, we've got game 6 coming up, Stu.
That brings us to game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bragley. Our first matchup has Bragley serving 2, the blue of post 2, worn by Ikeda. Bragley serves. We begin game 6. Bragley looks for the rebote on the left side. Bragley again showing a lot of control on that left side rebote. Forehand rebote. Bragley got down, dug it out, slid across the floor, got back up. Here's Ikeda from the forehand. Catch by Bragley. Big right side. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Ikeda with the scoop. Hard throw, low and inside. Rebote left side by Bragley. Try to get it in, just missed. Point 2. Two now serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 22, Bueno. Over serve. That ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That did not. Point 3. Now receiving green shirt at post 4. This matchup has Bueno serving to Anderluck. Anderluck comes over the top from the right side. Juggling. Ball went in and out of the cesta of Bueno. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5 receives. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Ben. Beautiful serve by Anderluck. Good catch by Ben. Ben throws it low and hard. Anderluck from the right side. Throws a beautiful carom. Ben was there, but it was coming way too fast. Well thrown by Anderluck, point 4. Anderluck now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Tennessee. Tennessee, strong backhand. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck hard to the inside. 2 hands. Point 4. Four on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7 receiving. Douglas. Point 4. Anderluck's on the board with 4 straight points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is Kubala. Big backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand, save by Anderluck. Kubala steps in at the 7 line. What a catch by Anderluck on the left side. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala. Picada by Kubala. What a catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Gonna score. Point 4. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 4, Anderluck. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Back and ready to receive, trying to stop Anderluck in the red shirt of post 1 is Bragley. Anderluck from the forehand. Rifles the carom. Bragley got to it. Bragley rifles the forehand. That's going to cut out and score. What a well-played point by Anderluck and Bragley, and a great straight 5-point effort by Anderluck. Point goes to the 1. Play continues. Bragley's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to the blue at post 2, Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Into the corner, and Bragley's there. Comes out hard on the right side. Ikeda takes it in the air. Faked it outside, went back inside. Bragley with a spectacular catch on the forehand. Another catch on the forehand. Picala, he comes over the top. Ikeda handles it, throws the carom with a soft touch. That's what you got to do to score. Well played by Bragley and Ikeda. Point goes to the 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Bueno. Ikeda from the left side. Bueno at the 10 line. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Scores. Well thrown. Point 3. Bueno has 3 points, serving to the black shirt at post 5. Ben. Powerful forehand throw by Ben. Rebote save. Caught the overhead screen. Point 5. Play continues. Ben on the board with 2 points, serving to the yellow shirt at post 6. In this matchup, we have Tennessee receiving. It's a nice serve by Ben. There's Tennessee from the forehand at the 11 line. Catch by Ben. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Tennessee. Ben goes deep. Robote forehand save. Little under the arm play that just did not work. 0.5. Ben has 4 points. Serving to the returning, make that. Pink of post 7, Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas. Does not come out to be played. 0.7. 7 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 8. In this matchup, Douglas serves to Kubala. Kubala with a hard throw. Scoop by Douglas. Strong backhand. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Douglas read it, stopped it, returns it from the forehand to score. 0.7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Douglas is serving to Anderluck, who takes the court with possible game point. Anderluck makes the catch. Robote by Douglas. Catch by Anderluck. Great catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Forehand Robote played by Anderluck. Douglas sets. Robote to the inside. Scoop attempt just missed. 0.7. Possible game point here for the pink shirt of post 7. Douglas trying to stop him. Post 1. Braggley. Robote fired to the inside. Braggley comes up with a great catch. Big backhand. Cleared the overhead screen. Douglas makes the Robote. Braggley scoops it. Got. Point in game, post 7, Douglas. 4 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 7-4-5. Prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 7, Douglas. Taking second, post 4, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 5, Ben. 7-4-5. That's an interesting trifecta number. It's not one of those.
Douglas,
it's not one of those next to impossible ones, but it's
not the sick.
Don't say it often. I don't think. 7-4-5 is the official order finish for game number 6. There's your pick 3. 6, 5, 7, 3 of 3 numbers, returning $215.20. $2 quinella, 4-7. That's 4-7 or 7-4. First and second in any order. $13.80. Public all over that one. Trifecta, 7-4-5. $359.60. That's first, second, and third place finish. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 7 closes out today's high 5, and there's a scratch. Game 7, post 8. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Braggley. Game 7, post 8. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Braggley. Post time for Game 7 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the off-season practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want. And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And there was Douglas there getting the win in game number 6 in his first singles appearance of the day, so off to a much better start than he had yesterday. That is win number 89 for him on the season, third on the week. But number 89 on the year opens up his lead over Ron, who is in second place, although not playing this week. 16 games separate those two now, and then Bueno still holding on to third place. He is 15 games back of Ron at 58 wins. Ikeda there in fourth place. He said he's been playing well, hasn't quite brought that same energy and intensity as he had yesterday, but long day to go here still. He is 10 back, closest one to Bueno in fourth place with 48 wins.
And high five. 1,
got
4,
a couple.
5. 1, 4, 5.
You got Kubala.
So 1, 4.
Ikeda and Douglas.
Uh-oh.
How about that?
Will it hold? $2,636. We weren't sure if it was going to get to the $3,000 point.
Yeah.
But $2,000.
And there's been 9 feature singles games thus far this week, including that one we just had here. Those 3 guys, Kubala, Ikeda, and Douglas, have won 7 of those 9 games. So, makes sense as to why those guys perhaps are the only numbers to make that high five go today. But still, 5 numbers that could have it carry over again into tomorrow's performance. And then, as we said here on Sunday, couple mandatory jackpot payouts. Technically, we're coming to the end of that meet. So there's mandatory jackpot payouts for that Mighty Ocho. So whatever's in the carryover must go this upcoming Sunday for the Mighty Ocho and the High Five. And as we said there, that first time we had a mandatory payout, which was a couple months ago at the end of the first meet there, that Ocho paid out the most it's paid this season, over $2,000. Off of a consolation. So that's what we mean by mandatory jackpot payouts. You do not need to get all 8 numbers for the Ocho or all 5 numbers for the High Five and be the only winner. Whatever is in that pool must go. It will all be paid out this upcoming Sunday.
And have just about 2 minutes till we begin Game 7. Reminder to scratch, Game 7, Post 8. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Bragley. Game 7, Post 8. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Bragley. Post time now just at 2 minutes.
And just from the little we've seen here from Douglas today, looks like certainly much more focused out there.
Are you prognosticating? You're about to you can't help yourself, Karen. You're going to prognosticate.
Just too much of a sports guy. It's all opinion.
So-and-so is going to take my word for it. Someone puts down their last $4 on so-and-so to win right in the toilet. Doesn't get even 1 point. That's the way highlight works.
No. Gambling. You think you got a sure winner, and then it's right down the toilet. Happens all the time. But no, Douglas, just came out of that 5th game, and he's throwing it a million miles an hour. Sometimes they give some of those tennis grunts when they really rear back and fire. A couple of guys, you could verbally hear.
Well, his arm hurts is the problem. It's
pain? No, it's not a grunt. Though it's physical pain.
Physical pain in his elbow. when he throws the 1,000-mile-an-hour ball. And a good thing to understand about there is why wouldn't he throw a shot? He doesn't have when he hasn't been playing well, he doesn't have confidence with the shot. He goes back to, I don't know if it's pitcher mentality or it's obviously worked for him last season. He was 100 wins ahead of the next guy, just blasting it by him on the inside. So
get back to the basics. Don't do anything crazy. Look, he can outcatch up anybody on this roster, and that's really what he's been doing. Hasn't been playing too far outside. Just keeping it in play, rallying with everyone here. So as this week progresses, he gets a couple more wins under his belts. Wins equals confidence. I mean, we saw that with Diaz, and then it carries over.
Absolutely.
Diaz was just smiling after every game. Won game 1, happy, comes back, wins game 2. So, or did he win games 1 and 2, or took 2 out of those first 3 for sure. But nothing helps the confidence more
than a win.
No question about it. $100, 5 fantasy points.
We're ready to begin Game 7. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. JR sounded so nice just now, didn't he? Just very nice. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Bueno. Our first match of the day, of the Game 7 rather, has Kubala serving to Bueno. And we'll get 2 judges on the court. We'll begin. Kubala serves. We begin Game 7. Nice backhand by Bueno. Good catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Kubala from the left side winds up. Throws a wonky 2-wall that Bueno just takes on the forehand. Bueno passes from the right side. Kubala showing great effort to try to make that rebote. It had the distance, just not the placement. Point 2. Bueno first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Ben. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Ben from the 9 line. Ikeda from the forehand. Low and hard. Picked up by Ben on the left side. A nice catch. Catch by Ikeda. Back to the inside he goes. Ben looking for it on the right side. Missed it. Turn around and save the rebote. That was beautiful by Ben. Rebote left side. Got away from him. Point 4. Now receiving the black shirt at post 5. Number 13, Douglas. Rebote comes to the forehand of Ikeda. He sends it deep. Douglas takes it in the air. Carom by Douglas lands perfect. 2-score, point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's Jedden. Jedden with the backhand, low and hard, scooped up by Douglas. Douglas blasts the forehand, scooped up by Jedden, and a great catch. Jedden crosses the wall at the 9 line. Jedden throws the carom. Douglas read it, stopped it, returns the carambola that's going to land in and score. Well thrown, point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt receiving Anderluck. Robote left side by Douglas. He goes to the floor to make that play. Here's Anderluck. Anderluck with the 1,000-mile-an-hour ball. Douglas makes the Robote. It's a 2-all. Taken on the forehand of Anderluck. Anderluck cocks, throws it hard again. Douglas was there. Difficult. 0.7. Here's post 8 in the purple shirt, Bragley. This will complete the first round of play. Catch by Anderluck. Nice backhand. Robote comes to the left side of Bragley. He plays it low. Anderluck moves in, makes the catch. Hard backhand on the return. Robote left side by Bragley. Played beautifully over the top. Strong forehand Robote by Anderluck. Good catch by Bragley. Reverse 2-all. Will score for Bragley. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in our second round is Kubala in the red of post 1. Robote forehand, got away from him, 0.1. 1 on the board with 2 points, serving the returning 2 post, Bueno in the blue of post 2. Robote forehand, caught the overhead screen by Kubala, 0.2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Kyle, come back and sit down. Be quiet. White shirt at post 3 receives. Here's Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Real strong backhand. Robote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the left side of Bueno. Ben's there. Ben, placement to the inside. Gets by Bueno. Bueno gets back in there. Digs out the Robote. Powerful backhand throw by Ben. Bueno sets up for the Robote. Low and hard. Ben with the catch. There's the backhand. Bueno, forehand Robote save from the inside. Here's Ben. Low and hard. Will score, 0.3. Ben's on the board with 3 points, serving to the returning 4 post in the green shirt. We have Ikeda. And Ikeda will make an equipment change here. Here's Ikeda from the 11 line. He opens up on the right side. 2 bounces, 0.4. Ikeda's on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Jedden. Here's Jedden on the left side. Nice, powerful backhand by Jedden. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Jedden hustles into place to try to take it on the forehand. Just missed, 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4, Ikeda. Trying to stop him, the black at post 5, Douglas. There's a powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Douglas makes the catch. Ikeda from the left side. He goes deep. Rebote forehand save. Caught the overhead screen. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the green shirt of post 4, Ikeda. 4 wins it 2 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Ben from the left side, off the serve. Catch by Bueno. Nice forehand throw by Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. Bueno makes the catch. Karam lands in. Holding. Point and place to post 2. 3 gets the show. Unofficial order finish. 4-2-3. Results are official. Coming in first, post 4, Ikeda. Taking second, post 2, Bueno. Coming in third, post 3, Ben. 4-2-3 is the official order finish for game number 7. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. You can smell the fire coming out of the high five machine right now.
You can smell the money. It's printing.
That's right. Scott just walked out. Results for Game 7 are official. The $2 Quinella 2-4. That's 2-4, 4-2, $30.20. Trifecta 4-2-3. That's a first, second, and third place finish. $299.40. There's the high five. 26574. 5 of 5 numbers, 1 ticket. Returning $2,636 even. Congratulations to the lucky winner of today's high five. More money goes into the jackpot. It resets for the 4 p.m. performance and will be set back to a minimum of $2,000 and then forced out on Sunday. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, games 8 and 9, a 7-point game and a 9-point game. Up next, game 8, Spectacular 7, singles match. Play to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 8, post 3. Scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Jedden. Game 8, post 3. Scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Jedden. Game 8 will close out the mighty Ocho. Post time for Game 8, 6 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And Game 8, the final Spectacular 7 singles match of the day. We got that 9.1 coming up in Game 9, but Game 8 now just under 5 minutes away. And a reminder of that scratch for Game 8, post 3. It's going to affect. You're going to scratch Ron Ron and replace him with Jedden. Game 8, post 3. scratch Ron and replace him with Jedden. And you see those will pays as well for the Mighty Ocho. And we said there the Ocho and the High Five will be forced out this week. Those are mandatory jackpot payouts. And I think Stu's the guy who's been working in the biz here for a while, can maybe explain exactly what that means and why it's getting forced out.
I could, but I might choose not to. No, I will explain it. Every parimutuel facility is assigned a certain amount of dates. And you can play beyond those dates, but dates are licensed by the state. It's actual physical license that they give you. It's a nice piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. Says you are licensed to perform these dates. And so whatever jackpot wagers you have going during that period of time, when you come to the end of a meet, even if it's not the end of your season, like we're continuing to play through November, when you come to an end of those licensed dates, you have to force out whatever, you have to make sure that those jackpots are cleared out.
Yeah.
So if no one hits it exactly the way it's supposed to, then it's given out in a consolation payout. So that is basically a state requirement, and it ties up with your licensed dates for a particular meet. And for us, technically it doesn't affect anything that you'd be watching on the Jai-Alai Channel, or we don't have anybody coming here so far. So we continue to play straight through November 30th.
Yeah, but both of those mandatory jackpot payouts are both the Mighty Ocho and the High Five, so whatever is remaining in those pools, everything must go. Like a furniture store.
Like a furniture store. Everything must go.
So, nothing could be carried over from meet to meet. It's kind of confusing in terms of you got to meet. It's not the end of the season. So, a lot of rules with the state, but that's why we just call them those special mandatory jackpot payouts. And this is the second time that's been forced out this season. A couple months ago, there was a force out. It's going to be forced out again here this upcoming Sunday. That is the date it will be forced out. So a good day to play those wagers.
See, once upon a time, dates were very strict.
Back in the...
No, very strict. Like Miami Jai-Alai, in order for Miami Jai-Alai to pick up a summer season, right, they actually had to get into a partnership with 4 dog tracks. It was 4 or 3, so it was Biscayne, Flagler, Hollywood, maybe been 3 dog tracks. And Miami Jai-Alai to buy the Miami Beach dog track license, which closed. It was on First Street on Miami Beach.
Okay.
You could see historical pictures of it. And that's the only way. It's not like Miami Jai-Alai said, we'd like to go from 6 months to 8 months. The state went, no, these are your months that you play. You have a winter season. If you want a summer season, you need to find another license. So they went into partnership for a number of years with a couple dog tracks. It became known as Summer Jai-Alai.
It's interesting. Summer Jai-Alai series.
And then gradually, as with all things get deregulated, and the state says, well, you still have to have licensed dates, but when would you like to run?
Yeah.
But typically they go with winter seasons, summer seasons, and some carry over, and there's a number of different licenses that are out there floating around. They're not very common. Parimutuel licenses are still pretty rare things. You had the Tampa license. That was something that in the former company that I worked with that we actually held on to. We had Miami, Tampa, Fort Pierce, and Ocala, and we had Fort Pierce in Miami, but still owned the Tampa license.
Very interesting. A little story time. About the history,
Well, history of licensing in Jai-Alai, I don't know, is particularly
not
interesting.
Too exciting. Look, I'm intrigued, but I don't know the thing.
Yeah, no, it's kind of boring, but it's
makes sense as to why. Yeah, everything must go. So it's good for the public there. It gets you an opportunity to maybe cash in big, and you don't even, as we said, you don't have to hit all the numbers in the High Five or the Mighty Ocho. So first time that happened, we said there was one of the biggest payouts. But the biggest payout we've seen in the history of the Ocho, and it was on 5 of 8 or 6 of 8 numbers. So it's coming up Sunday. We've got Game 8. Send it back to Stu.
We're ready to begin game number 8. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Kubala. Our first matchup of game 8 has Kubala serving to Douglas. There's the serve. We begin game 8. Rebote left side by Kubala. Douglas makes the catch to the outside. Faked the carom, put it back inside where it scored. Point 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Substituting for Ron is Jedden. Ball tipped. Point 2. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Ikeda receives. Swing and a miss on the rebote. Point 4. Ikeda will now serve to the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Ikeda serving to Bueno. Catch by Bueno. Bueno from the forehand at the 11 line. Little stutter step there. Outside placement by Ikeda. Stopped by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Missed. Point 4. Puts Ikeda on the board with 2 points. On the court ready to receive. Yellow shirt of post 6 is Ben. Forehand, Karamabote into the pad, point 6. Here's post 7, the pink shirt. Tennessee receives. Rebote. Gonna take a big. Oh,
he got it.
Shoot. He caught it?
I didn't think he had it.
Wow.
Still sweet.
What effort by Tennessee. Is your back okay?
Yeah, he deserved that point.
We'll check it afterwards. Someone's got to check the glass. Good effort. Tremendous effort. Point 7. Wow. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Anderluck. Anderluck from the left side. That's a strong backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Tennessee on the rebote, goes to the floor. Anderluck makes the catch on the forehand. Cortada, stopped by Tennessee. Strong backhand, stopped by Anderluck. Yeah, more wild than it had to be, but good effort. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Anderluck serves. The returning one post in the red shirt, we have Kubala. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand again by Anderluck. Kubala from the 8 line. Hard to the inside. Catch by Anderluck. Sidearm carom does not open up. Kubala's got it. Anderluck. Nice rebote from the left side. Catch by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Anderluck chased it down. Hopped, caught it. Sends it back for the carambola. That scores. Well thrown, point 8. Anderluck has 3 points. He serves the returning 3 post. In the white shirt, we have Jedden receiving. Powerful backhand by Jedden. Robote left side by Anderluck. Jedden chases it down. Excellent catch by Anderluck. Rifles it inside to score, point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Anderluck. On the court trying to stop him, post 2 in the blue shirt, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, catch by Anderluck. Catch by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Anderluck read it. Try to get out there. The Carom scores. Point 2. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Bueno. Strong forehand rebote by Douglas. Strong forehand rebote again by Douglas. That touched the overhead screen. Point 5. Bueno has 2 points. He serves to Ikeda, who returns with 2 points. Bueno on the forehand at the 10 line. Over the top. Catch by Bueno. That ball's out of play. Point 4. Keita has 4 points. He serves returning 6 post, Ben. Nice backhand by Ikeda. Good catch by Ben at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Good catch by Ben. Ben showing a lot of control in that backhand, not overthrowing it. Ikeda makes a nice rebote. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Ikeda at the 7 line. Ikeda throws the carom. Ben read it. Got there. Could not bring it in. Point 4. Possible game point here for the green shirt of post 4, Ikeda. Trying to stop him, the pink of post 7, Tennessee. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Tennessee. Tennessee looking to place it just inside. Ikeda gets there. Forehand rebote to pass. Passes. Tennessee makes the catch. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Point and game. Green shirt of post 4, Ikeda. 4 wins it, 8 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-8-2. Coming in first, post 4, Ikeda. Taking second, post 8, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 2, Douglas. 4-8-2 is the official order finish for game number 8.
Ikeda showing no signs of slowing down here in this 17th week. That's his 5th win. Back-to-back for him, both in post 4 as well. 5 wins on the week. He's in the lead for that golden cesta now. But close on his tail was Diaz. 4 wins for him, a couple guys with 3. But Ikeda, man of the week thus far.
From game number 8, the $2 Quinella 4-8. That's 4-8 or 8-4, $21.80. Trifecta. That's first, second, and third place. 4-8-2, $256.40. Consolation on the Mighty Ocho, 4 of 8 numbers, returning $5.20. Carryover jackpot, $1,806.40. But remember, the Mighty Ocho, much like the High Five, guaranteed at a minimum $2,000. That Mighty Ocho will go up in the next meet to a $3,000 guarantee. Same rules apply. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 9, a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points, offering today's only Superfecta wagering opportunity. Superfecta, just like a trifecta, but instead of returning cash on first through third, returns on cash on first through fourth place. Post time for game number 9. Now just 7 minutes away, and here's a reminder of the scratch. Game 9, post 2. Scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, post 2. Scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Tennessee.
And Stu said, there it is, that is the 9-point Superfecta singles match here to close it out. A couple subtle differences between these 7 and 9-point games, and we got a video that will explain that for you. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And game 9 now just 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away till we get into that 9th game. Another reminder of that scratch here. Effects post 2, you're going to scratch Ron Ron and replace him with Tennessee. Game 9 post 2, scratch Ron Ron and replace him with Tennessee. And so we get to those back-to-back wins. It's now 8 games outside of that third and final bonus money slot here, how it works. For the singles race at Magic City, $15,000 bonus to the player with the most singles wins at the end of the season, $10,000 for the second most. Third place, it's a $5,000 bonus, so important to be in that top 3. And Ikeda inching closer. It's a big week to do it. Without Ron Ron there, there's a lot more wins on the board. Ron Ron's been getting at least a couple, and last week had a big week with 10, so many to go around. Douglas got win in that first game, game number 6. Still looks, maybe a little bit off, but many more games for him to go this week. Ikeda taking advantage, 8 games back of that third place spot now.
Post time now less than 2 minutes away for game 9, Superfecta game, 9-point game. Reminder of the scratch, game 9, post 2, scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, post 2, scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Tennessee.
Hey, we were just talking about Ikeda there in 4th place in the standings. He was one of those guys in the top 3 early in the season, but you got to go back. It's all the way to almost weeks 5 or 6 the last time he was up there in the top 3. Missed a significant amount of time as well, almost a full month. So a reason why he fell down those standings, and that was a big reason for a couple of the guys. I mean, it's been a matter of if you can stay healthy. It's a big part of why a lot of these guys are up towards the top end. We talked about been playing a lot of games. Great effort from him. Tennessee up there towards the top as well. Kubala, Carballo. Ron, as well, racked up a lot of wins in the time where Douglas, Ikeda, Anderluck, and a couple of other guys were out there. So, over the course of this 7-month season, obviously can't do anything about illness, but staying on the court, certainly been a big factor for the guys up towards the top of those standings. And another note, if you're playing along in fantasy, how about this? Top 3 fantasy scores on the year, total fantasy points. Bueno, 598, Ron, 590, and Douglas, 590. So those 3 guys, top 3 fantasy scores are pretty much the exact same over that amount of games. Pretty incredible. Game 9, Stu.
We're ready to begin Game 9, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game is played at 9. That's 9 points, with all points doubling. After the first round of play, serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2, substituting for the scratched Ron is Tennessee. Anderluck serves. We begin Game 9. Point 2. White shirt at post 3 receives. Here's Jedden. Great catch by Jedden off a good serve by Tennessee. Tennessee makes the catch at the 8 line. Nice rebote thrown by Tennessee. Here's Jedden at the 9 line. Tennessee makes the catch. Here's another rebote for Jedden. Swing and a miss at the 6 line. Point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Douglas. It's a powerful forehand throw by Douglas. Rotate forehand. Douglas from the left side. It's a 2-all. That scores. Point 4. Here's black shirt at post 5. Bueno. Catch by Douglas. Picala by Douglas at the side wall. Almost caught by Bueno. Point 4. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6. Kubala. Strong forehand rebote by Douglas. Kubala back to the inside. Scoop by Douglas. Kubala puts the rebote back to the inside. Douglas reads it well, makes the rebote from the 9 line, keeps it in play. Kubala in control. Karam to the pad. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7, Ben. Nice backhand by Ben. Good catch by Douglas. Rebote left side by Ben. Touch the side wall. Douglas picks it up. Good catch by Ben. He holds on to it. There's the backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Scoop by Ben. Ben off his footing, wound up with the catch. Great rebote by Ben. Here's Douglas. Back to the inside he goes. Where it scores. Point 4. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Ikeda. Rebote played beautifully to the inside. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Caught in the air, down low by Douglas. Big backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Douglas makes the catch. Point 4. Douglas has 5 points. Remember, 9 points need to win a superfecta game. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Anderluck. Long carom by Anderluck. Beautifully, I mean beautifully thrown to score, point 1. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Jedden. Point 3. Here's post 2, Tennessee. Jedden from the left side. Rebote. Tip. Point 2. Tennessee's on the board with 4 points in this matchup. He serves with the black shirt at post 5. Bueno. An excellent serve by Tennessee, crossing the wall behind the 12 line. Ball rule tip, first time round, point 5. That puts Bueno on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6, the yellow shirt, Kubala. Rebote left side by Kubala, back to the inside. Nice pickup by Bueno on the left side. Forehand rebote by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote comes as a line drive to the middle of the court. Kubala puts it back inside. Bueno on the run. Cannot get there. Point 6. Kubala serving to the returning 7 post in the pink shirt. This matchup has Kubala serving to Ben. A hard throw by Ben on the right side. Kubala from the forehand. Catch by Ben. While backpedaling to the 13 line. Comes out with it on the right side. Ben's going to look for a rebote. Tough rebote, but he made it on the left side. Here's Kubala. Rebote forehand by Ben. Hooked. Point 6. Kubala has 4 points in this 9-point game. Back and ready to receive. Post 8. Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Ikeda sends it back inside. Rebote from the left side. Kubala. Ikeda catches it in the air. Great effort by Kubala to try to make that rebote. Ball short of the front wall, 0.8. Back with 5 points is post 4. The green shirt, Douglas. Bote forehand by Ikeda. Strong forehand rebote. Good catch by Ikeda. Ikeda got that Magic City bounce. Good duck. Excellent duck by Anderson. Very good. 0.8. Ikeda on the board with 4 points. This next matchup has Ikeda serving to Anderluck. Good catch by Ikeda. Hard throw to the inside. Good pickup by Anderluck. Ikeda for the rebote from the forehand. Anderluck on the catch. Powerful throw. Caught on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Outside placement snapped from the forehand of Anderluck beautifully to score. Excellent shot. 0.1. Anderluck's on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves the returning 3-post, Jedin. Point 1. Anderluck has 6 points, but once again, remember, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Here's post 2, Tennessee. Another beautiful serve by Anderluck. Good catch by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Anderluck digs down to make that rebote save. Tennessee weaves his way into the 7 line. Throws it hard. Anderluck makes a great catch. There's the backhand. Got a piece of the sidewall. Tennessee still caught it. Difficult pickup by Anderluck on the left side. Tennessee's there. Anderluck from the forehand. Tries to go outside. Tennessee grabbed it. Oh, wow. Yeah, he meant to do that. He absolutely meant to do that. Wow. That was an excellent point played by Anderluck and Tennessee. Tennessee comes up with the clutch shot, 0.2. Tennessee's got 6 points. He serves to post 5. Bueno. Yes, that's an overserve. 0.5. Here's post 7, Ben. Great catch by Bueno. Ball tip, 0.5. 5 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 6, Kubala. Ball tipped, 0.6. There's a possible game point for Kubala in the yellow shirt of post 6. Trying to stop him. Green at post 4. Douglas. There we go. It's not possible game point. 6 has 6 points. Here's post 4, Douglas. Strong forehand rebote. Caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala reaches behind him to make the catch. Here's a hard throw. That scores. Point 6. Now it's possible game point 4. Post 6. Trying to stop him. Post 8. Ikeda. Great catch by Ikeda off a good serve by Kubala. Kubala moves up on it, plays the backhand hard. Rebote, left side by Ikeda. That went too hard, too high, and out of play. Point and game 2. Post 6, Kubala. 1, 2, and 5 play off for second, third, and fourth. 1 first serves to 2. Great catch by Tennessee off a great serve by Anderluck. Here's Anderluck on the right side. Picata back to the inside. Tennessee brings it down. Oh, he got him on the Picata return. Wow. Possible place point for post 2. Trying to stop him, post 5. Bueno. Overserve, 0.5. 1 automatically takes the quad. This is place and show point. 5 serves 2. Big backhand by Tennessee. Bueno clipped the side wall. Tennessee was prepared for it, though, just didn't make the catch. Point and place to post 5, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-5, 2-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Kubala. Taking second, post 5, Bueno. Coming in third, post 2, Tennessee. He was substituting for Ron. Taking the quad, post 1, Anderluck. 6-5, 2-1. The official order finish for game number 9. We'll have your prices up in just a moment.
Kubala again, just
loves this ninth game. He loves this ninth game. This is his game.
Yeah. That is. I wish that would be interesting to look up game by game. I know this only gives. Oh no, this gives total season stats here in this ninth game.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you look at his numbers here in this game, right on the sheet, you could tell. I mean, a couple of guys. I mean, Bueno ahead of him in the standings, Carballo, Ron, but Douglas 26 wins, Ron with 13, and then Kubala right there. He had 12, so this is his 13th. So him and Ron had the same amount of wins in this 9-point game. Shows you how well he just loves these games. Love that price, too. Wow.
6 to win. Wow. Haven't you been paying attention? Kubala likes the superfecta. 6 to win, returning $30.20. Didn't see what the pool was. Maybe everybody bet on him. Once again, 6 to win, returning $30.20. $2 Quinel of 5-6 or 6-5, $102. 50-cent try. That's first, second, and third place finish. 652, 448.85. 10-cent super, 6521, 277.46.
My favorite part about playing professional Jai-Alai is probably the free Gatorades and free waters. My favorite part about being a professional Jai-Alai player, when I play, my mind is so clear. It's really the only time that I'm able to focus on just one thing. It's very exhilarating and exciting, and I love exercise, and I love to be competitive. It just feels like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do every day.
And that was Kubala there, getting the win in the 9th and final game of this first matinee performance. For Kubala, that was win number 43 on the season. Loves these superfecta games. He is tied now for 6th place overall with Ben, both of those guys at 43.
So, in just about, a little less than an hour and a half, we're going to do this all over again.
Do it all again.
And hopefully better. It was good. Today was good.
Yeah, much better in those earlier games in particular. Game 1
First and
started
second
off
game
better.
was great. Diaz walked around with a big smile on his face because he's been playing great these last 2 days.
Yeah, throw $1 on Diaz. And we saw those win pools for him. Yeah, just shout out to the public there. Maybe worth it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again at 4 p.m. when we'll play 9 more action-packed games. We sure hope that you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel. Let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m., just less than an hour and a half away. Goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.